Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you? So, today we'll try to create projects using templates via Fusion. Okay, so here we have a CSV file and it contains details regarding three projects. Okay, and it also has details regarding the templates that we should be using to create these projects. Okay, so let's try to create these projects using these templates via Fusion. This is going to be super helpful for you if you have a lot of projects to be created using some templates. Let's get started. So what I've done is I've uploaded the CSV file in this test project, and what we'll be doing is we'll be reading the CSV file from this test project and then creating all those projects using the templates. I've also created a flowchart to make our lives much easier. Okay, using this flowchart, we can develop our scenarios more efficiently. Having a clear visual guide helps to speed up scenario development and avoids the need to constantly delete and add modules unnecessarily. So let me walk you through this flowchart. So the first step is basically to set global variables. Now you might ask this question, what is global variable? Okay, global variables are nothing but variables that might be different in different environments. Okay, for example, a document ID might be different in production environment when compared to an environment like sandbox SB01 or SB02, let's say, right? So it's always a best practice to declare global variables at the beginning of the scenarios, okay? Because if you have it at the beginning of the scenario, it is easy for you to update these global variables after a deployment is completed. If you scatter the global variables in different modules, then it becomes really challenging to update these global variables once a deployment is completed in a specific environment. Okay. Best practice is to declare global variables at the beginning of the scenario, because I need to declare document ID as a global variable because I'm using the document ID to download the CSV file. Okay, so declare the global variables. First step. Second step, download the CSV file using the document ID which we have declared in the previous module. Okay, next step is to parse the CSV file, because the document will be in a binary format. We need to convert it into a CSV format. For that, you need to use parse CSV module. So that's what I mentioned here. The next step is to fetch the template ID. Okay, if you remember, in the CSV file, we didn't have the template ID. Instead, we had template name. Using the template name, you won't be able to convert, you won't be able to create the project, okay, using the template. You need a template ID in order for you to create project using templates via Fusion. Remember that. Okay, next step, create project using the template. Okay, using all the information that we have, we'll be creating the project. That's the last step. Okay, hope you got it. Now we'll be replicating the entire flowchart in a scenario, so stay tuned. So let's create a scenario. What is the first step? First step is to set global variables, right? So right click on this, choose module, and to set global variables, you need to go to tools, let's say set multiple variables, and so we need var document ID. We need a document ID of the CSV file. What is it? So let's go to the test project. So here I have uploaded the CSV file and I need the document ID of this particular document, so I can get it from the URL. I'm just copying it from the URL and then I'm going to paste it here. Perfect. I got the document ID, so that's fine. So this step is done. So now what is the next step? Next step, download CSV using the document ID. So add another module and just say Workfront download document. I need to download the document using this document ID. Okay, perfect. Now let's test this. So it's always better to test your scenario after you update your modules. Okay, so I added this module, so I'm just going to test it. So I tested it. Now I got the output. So this is the output here. The data is in binary format. What is the next step? Convert the binary format to CSV format. You need to use parse CSV for this. Okay, so go back. Let's add another module, parse CSV. Okay, so let's say parse CSV. And then how many columns do you have? You have 1, 2, 3 columns, right? So just add 3 there, and then delimiter should be comma, and CSV, the data, binary data should be here, to string, add to string function, and give the binary data here, map the data here, and then it will be converted into a CSV format. This module will convert this into a CSV format. That's what we need. So perfect. So let's add it, save anyway. Just run it again. After every module addition, please make sure you test it. It is successful here. So we have actually parsed the CSV, and it's, as you can see, it's already split into different bundles. Bundle 1, bundle 2, bundle 3. We have 3 rows, right? So it's converted into different bundles here. Perfect. Now, what is the next step? Next step is to fetch template ID using the template name, right? For that, you need to use custom API call. Okay. Uh, let's add another module, Adobe Workfront, custom API call. I need to fetch the template ID. How can I do that? I need to call an API TMPL slash, so let's put it in caps, TMPL slash search for template, where name equal to template name, and what do I need? Fields equal to, I want the ID, template ID, right? That's what it means. Okay, perfect. So let's try to run it now. Should fetch the template ID. So let's see that, right? We have the template ID being fetched here. Perfect. I got the template ID. Now, what is the next step? Create project using template, right? So using all this information, let's create the project. So Adobe Workfront, we can go for a create record module. Record type would be project. I'm going to create projects, right? So then I want to map the name, basically name is here. Then I want to map description field, description. So check this option. Then I need to map the template ID. Perfect. So I've selected all these. Now let me map it. Description should be mapped to description of the project. Here it is. Name should be mapped to project name. Perfect. Template ID should be mapped to template ID. And where will I get the template ID? In the custom API call, I'll get the template ID. So go back, go to the custom API call, and then map the ID to template ID. Perfect. Now click on OK there. You are pretty much done. Save it, run it. It's creating 3 projects. Perfect. Now let's try to make sure that the project is created. So let's go to the output, and you'll get the ID of the project. So copy it and let's search for it here. Okay, I think yes, the project is created. Perfect. So now you can see how quickly I created the scenario, because I already had a visual guide in front of me. Okay, and it was pretty easy for me to create a scenario. So you can also follow this method. Hopefully your scenario development will be much easier. I wish you all the best. Have a great day.